Time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. Stay tuned for Rangers baseball next. Jordan Lyles will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And stepping in, Bo Bichette. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Bo Bichette.
First pitch on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
First pitch, 7:05.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. On the ground to the right side. Adore is there. And there's one away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Again, another foul ball. And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Now a throw over. Here's George Springer as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles, just a 1 for 9. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gallo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Trent Thornton is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting second, the shortstop, Eli White.
Into the box now, Eli White, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
DeShields gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. One and 2, here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Down the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Joey Gallo now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Two out here and a runner at second. breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
2-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. All set for the start of the inning, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Scorched to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 6. The first
So here's how the Rangers are
Number
positioned
44.
defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Number 15, Randall Richard.
Here's Randall Grichik. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. That one doesn't even sniff the zone. Missing very high.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-0.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
A full count. 3-2 to Randall Grichik.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The catcher, number 7.
So now into the box is Reese Maguire. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Cavan Biggio. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Davis now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
First delivery to him.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 2-0. Thornton offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Bottom of the second here with no score. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball and was able to find the hole.
Standing in now, Sherton Apostle. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Odor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bo Bichette. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
There to make the play is Calhoun. 1 away.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Marcus Simeon.
Next, it'll be Marcus Simeon, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Calhoun waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
George Springer, the next to hit. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Randall Grichik at the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Stepping in now, Reese Maguire. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. The 1-0 home, high in the air down the right field line. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Now, you always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Rangers nothing. And now here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. In there, a base hit.
The batter, the left fielder, Delino.
Into the box, Delino to Shields. First pitch on its way. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Kiner-Falefa aboard here at first with nobody out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
3-0 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike. The 3-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Eli White. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. White swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Now the Payoff pitch home. Bouncer up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. Step on the bag for one.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. One pitch is a splitter, called strike 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
High in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rangers leave 1. They're down 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bo Bichette is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Marcus Simeon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. 3 and 2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And look out! That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Kyle Cody answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Kyle Cody.
George Springer will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
To short, hit hard. Gets dirty and gloves it to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Calhoun waits on it, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, but they're in front 4-0. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo.
Leading off for the Rangers, the right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Now the first pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now the pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Fastball just inside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Chris Davis next to bat. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
And it's 1-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Davis becomes out number
Willie
2 this inning.
Calhoun.
At the plate now, Willie Calhoun. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Nope.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Fouled away. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Rougned Odor would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Chopper to short. Barehanded at his knees. Wow. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. At the plate now is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Delivered an RBI single last time up.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next to dig in, Rowdy Tellez, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, that's 6 straight balls here to begin the inning, so I think it's a good time to head to the mound to try to slow him down a little bit. A lot of times when guys aren't throwing strikes, they're rushing through their delivery.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Guerrero on at first, nobody out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a liner. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Richard.
Into the box, Randall Grichik, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Now that.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope, that's down.
And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Next to hit, Cavan Biggio. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Man, they really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So next to bat will be Bo Bichette. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. This one's flared out toward left. DeShields coming on. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Marcus Simeon.
At the plate, Marcus Simeon, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is DeShields. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
DeMarcus Evans gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Next to hit is George Springer. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Three runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. Way outside. 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Jays are out in front, 7-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Rangers.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Rubden. Oh, goal.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Rougned Odor will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball inside.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes,
baseman,
but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Sherton Apostle, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead.
Please.
Tanner Roark will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance
14,
of the season so far.
Tanner Roark.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bichette over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Delino DeShields.
So next to the plate for Texas, Delino DeShields, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Boy, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 44.
Next, here is Rowdy Tellez. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him.
Oh, that's kicked out.
The 1-0 delivery. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Randall Grichik would be next. The 3-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Now at the plate here is Eli White, and at this point of the game I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer comes on now, and he has it one down.
The batter, the third baseman, Nick Solak.
Up next for the Rangers, Nick Solak. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Bases are empty. One man out.
Ball,
2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hey, guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
Yellow.
So now to the plate, Joey Gallo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball well outside.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch.
That's ball 3.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next up is Chris Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Willie Calhoun is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Popped him up. And Bichette's got it. The side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Randall Richard.
Number 15, Randall Richard.
First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Here it comes. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. It's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Oh, behind the back. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
At the plate now, Reese Maguire, as he'll take a look at ball one. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. Grichik gets his lead at first, nobody out. Right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
So one away now in the Toronto seventh, and that'll bring in Cavan Biggio. Here's the first pitch to him. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now. Bo Bichette hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Rangers nothing. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. The 1-1 is taken for strike two. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Trent Thornton.
So stepping in is Sherten Apostle. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hey!
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
George Springer.
First delivery to him.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 2-1 home. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1-0 the count. Now here it comes.
No strike.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And this is lined hard to deep left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Softly hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as the lead holds at 8-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Delino DeShields. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And he misses with it. 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Little chopper back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Eli White.
Now to bat, Eli White. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB now. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Nick Solak, and he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Two out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Still 8-0. Brett Martin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 59, Brett Martin.
Digging in will be Rowdy Tellez. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 3.
Number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2.
Ball, action time.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. Chopped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Richard.
So here is Randall Grichik. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him.
He
was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
So now to the plate, Reese Maguire. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Now at the plate is Joey Gallo. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Two and 0 now.
Ball 2. That's
3 and 0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, number 4, Chris Davis.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Lifted down the line in left.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this throw gets away from him. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, man. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Next up, Willie Calhoun, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Davis leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The batter, the second baseman.
Last shot for the Rangers in this one. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Two out here and a runner at second. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tanner Roark claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jordan Lyles worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So